Almost died. The van is backed up over an embankment and my pant leg literally got snagged on the door lock and I almost went out head over heels backwards down the hillside about 15 feet through the woods.
Okay, calm down.
It was a close call. I think I'm going to put this in my pocket. It's been a while since we were skiing, but Ella and I were looking at our patches from our trip. We were just also talking about how we prefer to be in the Rockies than the desert. I definitely feel more comfortable in the mountains than the desert.
Me too.
We're talking about the things we were doing and having fun, and we thought we'd share them with you while we're sticking them up on the board here. Kansas?
Yeah, so we were coming from Kansas to Colorado, and we come out from lunch, and it's this huge, dust storm. It was insanity. And now I know from watching people on YouTube that it's pretty regular there, but for me, I was just like, what is going on? Is there a tornado?
It was crazy.
What is happening?
So we made it to the Rockies. It's a little windy.
Turn left.
You can see the wind behind us blowing this stuff. It's nuts. But we're heading right to Winter Park.
What was the pass called?
I'll put it on the board. I don't remember the pass, but we started heading up and then it started snowing again.
And then it continued to snow all the way till we got to the top.
There was probably 4 inches of snow. People drive fast there in the snow.
Yeah.
New England, we drive fast, but there, I wasn't feeling it with the 10,000-foot drop.
Yeah. So you have cliff on one side, and then you're just engulfed in snow.
Winter Park, Steamboat, and Copper.
Yes.
Which was your least favorite of that trip?
It's hard to say because the conditions really varied between the 3 places we went to.
Copper was complete slush.
Yes. So in conditions-wise, I didn't like Copper as much, but the terrain was as good as Winter Park was. I'm having such a hard time with this.
I know.
And we stayed across the road from Winter Park. And we took the
Yeah.
shuttle in. All right, so now I'm remembering, because I didn't remember much from Winter Park. It definitely had snowed, you could tell.
Yeah, there was at least 4 inches of snow
Yeah.
on the trails. So we decided to go out and ski for that morning.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.
Good. So I think this is our last run. Three's better than none. But we're gonna be back here in 3 days. We got 3 days up the Steamboat, so enjoy this last run.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way.
That was okay. I mean, we beat around the mountain. Probably only got like 3 runs in. It was fun, but it wasn't great. It was real crusty with a little bit of snow on top.
Right, and it was also I don't know, my first day in 2 weeks I hadn't skied, and powder especially, so I was kind of just trying to get my bearings around it. And
Yeah, definitely. Of course.
of course,
there's an
Amazon comes.
He's always coming. We live on Amazon.
Yes.
Not a sponsor. Should be a sponsor though. And then from there we went to Steamboat, and then we came back to Winter Park again.
Right.
And
So
we skied. I think it's the Mary Jane side. It's to the left as you're looking at the mountain, but it was mixed.
yeah. So the
The
conditions
woods were so
good.
skied off that we
Yeah.
couldn't go through the woods there, but the trails were in really good shape, and it just had that snow from the week prior.
Right, and I was also very sick from the altitude, I think.
Yeah, you were done.
So I was pretty much dying the whole time. So I didn't enjoy Winter Park a lot, but I think if I went back and had a lot of
I think if we went
resilience.
there in the good season,
Yeah.
and it would have been pretty good.
Yes, so I'm not going to give Winter Park a bad review because it was mostly just me. That
Definitely wasn't our favorite for the trip though.
Yeah, no. So that's also like the hangover from Steamboat.
Yeah, we did get to bring Teresa up to the top of the mountain. She'd never been up that high
Yes,
before.
she was very excited.
She was very excited. So I would say Winter Park is the number 2.
Yes, I would agree.
So let's put Winter Park on the board. Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
I'm going to turn it down to low because I feel it's too hot.
Okay. And although I had a great time at Copper last year, it was just way too slushy this season. It
Yeah.
warmed right up to about almost 80.
Oh, baby, hey, I wish that I was a madman. So bad, maybe I wouldn't fall for you. 'Cause you make me a madman. And I lose it all when I'm with If I was only a fool, or if I was a man who could act kind of cool, maybe I could erase the moment you walked in and when I saw your face. 'Cause look what you have done to me, I'm losing it completely.
Yes, we did 2 days. I did some of the drops on the far side. Oh, did I take a fall? I'm like, watch
Insert
this.
clip here.
Yeah. Man, I just went, I'm like, I'm going to hit this rock. And it was a pretty good drop, and I just went off. Everything felt right, but you look down and one ski's gone. It was just gone.
I know.
I had just sunk in and turned around, somersaulted. Thought I was all good.
Tried to stand up.
Tried
And
to
then
save it.
Fell over and slid down
And
like
then
another 10
literally
feet.
just stood up and went right over backwards and went down the hill another 10 feet. And surprising, I didn't have it was right under the chairlift, and there wasn't a whole lot of hooting and hollering. I thought I
No.
was going to get called out bad for the wipeout.
I think everybody was very surprised on how far you fell and was kind of like, oh, I hope he's okay. Because I was standing at the top waiting for him, and I was just like, oh no, this ends it. Like, we got to go home. Like, the trip's over. He's not going to be able to recover. Like,
it was so steep, I just slid out. It
Yeah.
warmed right
Yeah,
up
he
to
got up.
about
He's like,
almost
I'm
80.
fine.
I mean, we were cooking in the parking lot.
right.
It was really warm. So I'm looking forward to going back to Winter Park and trying to ski that in season and see how it is.
Yeah.
But Steamboat, I would have to say,
All-time favorite. We have to
High
go
five.
back every single time.
yeah, it's out of the way, but it is worth the trip for sure. Where do we want to put this little guy?
Up here.
Right there?
Steamboat.
Oh, it's so nice.
I'm speechless. It was so amazing. I can't even talk about it.
It was good. It was really good.
I think
Sunside or morning side with the drops and the little glades, and there was just no one there.
yeah.
We were skiing around in the woods by ourselves. It was awesome. God, I hope she makes it. Watch the video. It was awesome.
You heard birds, for crying out loud, at a ski resort. I mean, that was a definite first.
Yeah, and the snow was really good. We caught it like just right for a spring ski. There was like 3 to 5 inches.
On the first day.
Yeah.
And then the next day was packed powder, which is nice. And then by the third day we were there for 3 days. We were tired. And it started to crust up, I think.
Oh, yeah. It did get all sunbaked, and we tried to go through the woods, and it was just grabbing skis left and right.
Yeah,
it was
so
sketchy.
We tried to go up the Morningside lift, I believe. And we were trying to ski around there since we liked it before, but it was just, like, crunchy, and then you'd break through, and your ski would just, like, go right into the snow.
Yeah.
But those 2 first days, probably the best days I've had skiing ever.
I would say they're probably your best days. They were really good.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a couple killer days throughout the season, doing Superstar at Killington, doing some other stuff, but I would say just the overall experience of Steamboat, the town.
And the people.
Yeah, the people were
Every
really
single
cool.
person you sat on the chairlift wanted to talk. There was no cold shoulders at Steamboat.
That's true. Very true. Yeah.
Just a very nice community, very nice mountain. Town was great.
Don't go there. It's all ours.
Yeah.
Or at least just leave the vacation time for us. You can go some other time.
Yeah. Yes, our new decorations.
Steamboat was #1 this year.
Steamboat.
Winter Park. I think it would have been awesome if we could have caught a little bit better snow. But it was beginning of April. Like,
yeah.
What do you expect? I mean, we're used to spring skiing. We had already
all
been
year
skiing
round.
on mud for half the season, so it was still amazing compared to a few of the days we had here. Copper, I like the ridges up there. I just wish they were a little bit better this year, but I would say on the whole, I enjoyed Copper a lot. Keystone's pretty good. Breck is a lot of fun too. We didn't go there this year. Actually, we went there for coffee.
We went down to the town and saw the mountain.
Yeah, we didn't do the town last year, so we went in for lunch, hung out for the day, walked the town. That was fun.
Yeah.
Ella pointed up for her last. #1 last year. After that, we took off and went to Arches, Dead Horse State Park, and then from there we went to Zion, and then we went back through Grand Canyon, Monument Valley. We just drove through Monument Valley in one day. But of those, believe it or not, this is going to come as a complete shocker, but I hope you enjoyed our recap. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be a 2-parter or a 1-parter. I might do a 2-part. So stay tuned to part 2. See you guys. Have a good one. Take care.